What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between these road warriors and our home team. On the Desperados sideline, that is their head coach. Her side's still unbeaten at this point in the season. And standing in their way, the Black Knights and their head coach. She and the league excited for this moment as we've got a matchup between two female head coaches. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Hewer. This is punter Tori Taylor. He looks all set to go down there. And we're off on EA Sports. Making some progress here. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one does not go far.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Here we go.
Our first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First down. Let's go. 1st and 10.
First down, play action. Finds his back complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Desperados are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give it to him again. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a San Antonio.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, San Antonio.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go play action on first down. Headed out right. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Heads out on the bootleg. Caught by his back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll run now on second down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Third down from the gun. Forced out to his right. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Running back motions right. Jump off, caught by his back. Touchdown. The Desperados pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Desperados will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Black Knights, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 41-yard
Now
line.
shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's good for a...
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at first down here. Throwing is Slovis. That one's complete, right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
And 8 at the 46-yard line.
And he's brought down at the line. A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Black Knights can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Black Knights tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Desperados, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Receiver gets in on the handoff. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So out now comes the punter. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game. A little old school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Here's Slovis. Complete left side. It's just long. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. The 48-yard line.
60 Bison.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 7 yards on that pickup. And they're going to have a first down now.
First and 10.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you're really breaking back to the defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brooks. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him the first.
Ready. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And that zone read goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Into a crowd and intercepted. Keytrell Clark picks it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Option design here. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
At the 24-yard line.
Now they send them back in motion right. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Big, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's making the house call here. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Black Knights break that tie and now lead by 7.
Desperado 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far. Feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. Back to work they go after the interception. midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back to throw. Pass complete to Walker. He does it. Touchdown. The Desperados earn the chance to tie before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tucker on for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing out to the left. Go! And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying some time right. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
They'll take over.
This offense getting all set for this series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. On first down, they'll run. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They send a receiver in motion right. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Setting up the screen. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Desperados take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Desperados push their lead to 6.
20. Black Knights 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down and 10.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the 2nd half. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Short pass caught by his tight end. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To the air, Slovis dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Columbus, 1st down.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
They're trying to pick this up on the ground. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Shut up. Safety line.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Black Knights make their way to the end zone. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Black Knights take the lead on that successful kick.
Desperados 20.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to
the races, middle of the field. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Desperados grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well, and opens up a run lane that he took huge advantage of.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're trying for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 2! And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense getting set to work here. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. All set to go now from the 35. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense.
First and 10.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Columbus pass. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd
After the
and
3-yard
7.
pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19, Tiger, 19, go.
Back to throw, Slovis. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Black Knights can tie it up after hitting Paynard in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Black Knights tie us up, 28 all.
28 all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Desperados returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Option give here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
And the San Antonio first down.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. We'll break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Running back motions right. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Number 26.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws. I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He fields this at the 18. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. The Black Knights and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Brooks on the counter. Still going inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup there of 39. And that gives him a first down.
Columbus, first down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. He's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they take this in for the score. The Black Knights take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Black Knights break that tie and now lead by 7.
Desperados 28.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Completed to... Oh no, the ball is loose! And it's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, that's just...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play,
take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Man in motion out of the slot. Running for the marker on second. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Another carry for him. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll run now on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Desperados now trail by just a point in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
35.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The offense headed back to the field. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
At the 40-yard line.
Oh, no, they get him yet again! At the 20! For the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Still second down.
Well, this is new. Haven't seen this before. They are punting on second down. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Their offense running back out now. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here he is to throw.
The 27-yard line.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the San Antonio first down.
Setting up to pass. Finds his man over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw it. He's got it over the middle. We got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2.
And he spikes it here, 18 seconds to go. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. He's one of the greatest to do. It's Justin Tucker on for the field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
Makes the score.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
So the kickoff team out, and they'll go ahead and send this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
His guys take over first and 10.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Slovis. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this